up on my shoulder blades, I make you take it, no complaining. I'm your gangster, fuck you good, then ask you how your day went. That's what you need, and they don't know, but I do. And they don't hold you, I do. Say I got hoes and I do, but they don't know me like you. I think I really like you. I think I like you way more than I should. All I know is that I like you. Even though you got a bad rep in my hood, they don't know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. No, they don't know you like I do. Know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. They don't know, they don't know. I think I really like you. I think I like you way more than I should. All I know is that I like you. Even though you got a bad rep in my hood, they don't know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. No, they don't know you like I do. Know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. They don't know, they don't know. I got a crush on you. I can't deny that. They know I fuck on you. You all on my snap with your finance. And I love seeing that picture with your contact. And how you throw it back when I'm behind that. It's way beyond that. You got my mind tapped. But where your mind at? Tell me where I'm at. If it's too much for you, tell me to fall back and I'll reply. LMFAO and all. Yeah. I ain't tryna rush into nothing. I mean, we could only fuck if you wanna. We been hurt, so it's been hard for us to love one another. But I'd be damned if I let you get cuffed up by another motherfucker. It's not love, but it's something. I get what I want when I want it. I've been thugging, you know I don't put my trust in a woman. But see, you and me, we fucks with each other. So we don't even fucks with the rubbish. I think I really like you. I think I like you way more than I should. All I know is that I like you. Even though you got a bad rep in my hood, they don't know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. No, they don't know you like I do. Know you like I do. They don't know you like I do. They don't know, they don't know. They don't know you like I know you, baby. I know you, baby. What drove you crazy? Now I know the shit you hate. I know your story so well I could quote the pages. Don't know who wrote it.
What's good, people? This is HoodBizness. I am Hollywood Funk, back with another episode. Am I looking in this camera?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I'm freaking weak.
Let me let my lovely ladies introduce themselves.
Phenomenal.
You always do that shit in the beginning. I think you get to the end of the wine and then turn up. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Tess.
Tess? How you say that?
Tess.
Like
Like
T-A-Z-Z.
Tasmanian devil.
like Taz?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm Myra, owner of Miracle Bodies. come see me if you need to lose weight and be outside this summer.
You do more than help people lose weight.
I do.
Come get a mommy makeover, whatever that shit is. I seen that on the website.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some
Come
of you
get
niggas
fine.
can come get y'all fupa tucked in too.
There we go.
So, I
can't.
think first we're gonna touch on something that been going around America, which is the gun violence. It's heavy something. You don't hear that?
You can't hear it on here.
Oh, okay. It was another shooting last night at the Tulsa hospital. Y'all hear about that?
I did not.
I did not.
A man. So from what I could gather, the doctor did a surgery for the man, and he was like still in pain. So he went back to shoot the doctor, and he ended up killing 3 people, and then they killed him. Then we got school shoot. It's like a whole bunch of mass shootings going on.
It's like a lot of mental illness going on.
You think that's what it's from?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Mental illness?
Definitely. And I feel like the pandemic kind of set things in motion because a lot of people had to like deal with themselves because when you are able to be around a bunch of people, like it's a distraction from what you're really dealing with. But when you have to deal with yourself, you don't have all those distractions, and a lot of people don't really want to deal with themselves. And I feel like the pandemic really brought about like the mental illness that was already underlying. It came to the forefront.
But it was hella mass shootings before the pandemic, though.
But it's getting out of, it's way
getting-
more.
to me, I
Like
feel
people be
it's
shooting
getting
people
worse.
just for anything right now.
More younger.
Because you had pain. Come on.
Cause of what?
Because he had pain still.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of
The
people
other
think
one's
these
kinda-
shootings is like, my conspiracy theorists think the shootings are staged because every time it's like shit going on around America as a distraction, there's like laws being passed that we don't know about. But
Never know.
if you a conspiracy
know.
theorist, did I say that right? Yeah. But and the shooting with the kids, did y'all look into that in Texas?
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
did.
So they said there was cops
They went and got their
standing
kids out.
outside,
That
like
beating.
letting this shit go on. Did you hear about that?
I did.
Absolutely.
I didn't hear about
And
it.
that
I
they were
saw-
getting their own
I
Like
saw
there
kids
was
out.
clips.
parents trying to get in,
But they
and the
wouldn't let
cops
them,
wouldn't
but
let
the
'em.
cops did.
type shit.
I heard that some of the cops went and got
And them
their
is babies.
kids out of school first. They like went and made sure their kids were safe, and then you feel me?
And then a cop said something about they thought that he was just barracudaing himself in there, so they didn't think it was like an emergency to respond right then. Like, huh?
Hearing gunshots.
Exactly.
So what do we think should happen to the cops in?
Then you go to prison.
I
In
feel like
Texas.
they
They
should
should
be
be
convicted,
responsible.
and the dude, he should get, I feel like, the death penalty.
Which
I mean,
dude?
because them as children, because my thing is, you having a mental break for you to,
Wait, which dude?
the dude for the kid at elementary school, like for
died,
you
though.
to.
He died.
Did he die?
Oh, you already know.
Who?
Oh, because he was
They shot him.
Like, what is wrong with people?
Did y'all see the like prank school shooting at that shut down North High School, North Middle School, or Northfield High School? Yeah.
Yeah, nuts.
Yeah.
I'm beating my kids' ass, and you going
But
to
they
boarding
say
school.
Colorado?
You going to boarding
Yeah.
Yeah,
school.
it was like what?
What was that? Last Thursday?
I think it was last Thursday.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, they had like a pellet gun or something like that.
Oh yeah, they texted me.
It's back on. Never mind. It's back on.
Are you sure?
A pellet.
Shit. So the gang volunteer. Let me know who you at. I'll go check.
Ask him. You're good.
Yeah,
We're
we
good.
got the gun volunteer for we state is out of control, but it's most of the young niggas. It's like 100. Last time I checked, it's 180 shootings on the year already. Some like young kids. So are we parenting wrong or what's going on?
Of course, the parents have definitely failed. But when I see like,
Kids? I'm sorry.
I have kids.
Really? What age group? What age are they?
24 to 19.
Are they in gangs?
No. No.
It seems like everybody in the gang now are a clique. Well,
my
I didn't
son's
think-
not. He's 24. He's never been involved in a gang.
Where you grow up at?
Shoot, we grew up in Green Valley in his later years, but I think it was just because of how I like dealt with him. He like kind of thought that kind of stuff was not like that. I didn't have to. He was a good kid.
That seems Jeff that shit.
He was a good kid though. You know what I mean? Like he's different now. He's never been like a womanizer, messing with a bunch of chicks, that type of stuff. He's had integrity all his life. So
He's a unicorn.
I think it's kind of like what your kids are exposed to too. Because I literally like kind of sheltered them to a certain degree. You know what I mean? I didn't have a bunch of stuff around them. I didn't let them just go to any family member's house if I knew that they was off the chain over there. Like I really monitored what my kids do.
Listen to rap.
Yeah, because I listen to rap. So yeah, all his life.
Have
So
no effect on it?
nope, he was like more into basketball and stuff. So he really wasn't into like any kind of gangs or nothing like that. I don't even think he started smoking weed until he went to college. So
That's a hell of a unicorn. Did you grow up, are y'all from here? Y'all
No.
from- Where y'all from?
Texas.
Texas? The gangs is bad.
They are.
Yeah, what part of Texas?
San Antonio.
Oh, okay. I don't know what kind of gangs is out there.
Fix your mic.
Fix it up.
They feel or something.
Oh, shit, it's on my coat. You couldn't hear me? Not at all?
Just now, I just had to figure this out.
Yeah, what was we talking about? Oh, the gang violence. Here. We equating that to parenting. That's it.
definitely.
That's the
Well-
only thing we could blame it
Well,
on.
parenting, your neighborhoods, being a product of your environment, because you can be a good parent and your kids still end up in a gang if they're, you know, if you live in a certain neighborhood, they're around certain people, because it's a choice at the end of the day. But I feel like a lot of parents are kind of off the chain.
I feel like in certain demographics it's a choice, but there's definitely certain places where, like, if you don't have the means to get out where you at, like gangbang is not a choice.
Oh yeah, Oakland.
When you
it's
step off the porch,
survival.
niggas is gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you have
Yeah.
to. You're going to be.
So we can't equate that to
automatically-
parenting then.
We can't, but in certain instances, it is. Because if your kid, like I've seen people that literally didn't have a chance. Like their parents were gang members. You know what I mean? Their moms were off the chain. Their moms was selling dope. Dad selling dope. Like they really did not have a chance.
Y'all believe in
I've seen a
generational
lot of
curses?
that. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
So if your dad gangbang, does that automatically mean you gonna gangbang?
No. but it's a possibility.
But,
Once you expose a child to anything, either they're gonna do it or they're not.
So explain to me what your definition of a generational curse is.
To me, my definition of a generational curse is a person being exposed to certain things, and like I said, once you're exposed to it, either you're gonna do it or you're not, because you're being taught by your parents how to be, what to do. You know what I mean? And it takes a very strong person to do the latter.
What's your definition of a generational curse? Do you believe we like pay for the sins of our like mom and dad?
I
and
do.
grandpas
I
and
feel
ancestors
like,
and shit?
well,
That's
I feel
fucked
like
up
these,
though.
I feel like these niggas.
Well, I
that-
gotta pay for shit they did.
I did.
Well, I feel like, example, niggas that
did.
be out here just dirting bitches and stuff. Like your daughter's gonna be your karma, period. Because somebody got to pay for you this recklessness.
I did.
That's kind of cruel.
Well,
It's
because
the
people,
truth.
because
That's
people,
hella cruel to think
well,
that,
because
right?
people never think what they're doing is okay, like wrong until you
It
have a
happens.
daughter, and then you like, nigga, I want to kill this nigga because he did that. But you're that nigga that she's dating.
Yeah, that
but-
You're gonna
but
be
listen,
attracted to.
So they say the brain don't stop developing or reaches full potential to at or around the age of 25. So what if I was just adolescent, learn
our karma, and then our karma.
and I
goes
get it
away.
right, and then I have a daughter? Like, is she still gonna have to pay? This is what I'm
Well,
saying. Like,
yeah.
what's the cutoff of this generational curse?
You,
Not-
you're
Like, what if I
not.
fuck up for half my life and then the rest I'm good?
Then you're gonna have your karma. You'll realize it.
But
and
why
then
does it have to
you'll-
go to my daughter? Is what I'm saying, or my kids?
That's just what because.
that's
Who
just
made
how
this
it is.
rule?
Because
So it's just
made
it's
this? It's
what
not
you
in the
put
Bible.
Out, it's what you put out in the universe. You're gonna get back. Like my parents did what they did. Like I suffered because of it. I had people say things to me because of my parents. I had, you know what I'm saying, people that didn't like my mom. She lived in another state that would, you know, I had a motherfucker sit me down and literally talk about my mom like a dog when I was like 9 years old for like an hour while I cried.
I get what you're saying. What we put in the universe is what we gonna
It's
get
coming
back.
back.
But I'm saying, like, if I start putting more good shit in the universe,
Oh yeah, you'll get your
and
karma
it trumps
and
the bad shit I did, then why does that shit
Well,
fall on my kids
because
still?
karma comes when it
Or-
feels like it. Because what if you
Yeah, that's
what if
bullshit.
you
I
never
beat her
have
up.
a? Because sometimes kids
Karma's
make
a
people
female,
do better.
huh?
She is.
Yeah, that's why y'all more toxic.
Because what if you never have a daughter? You'll never probably think like it's wrong to be doing women like this. But when you have a daughter, you're like,
Then your
dang,
son gonna
like
be gay.
that's okay.
No, I'm just playing.
Like,
He might be.
you're right, it's okay. I don't know if I blame the parents of this generation to how kids turn out, because a lot of people's kids are followers because of social media and the influences. Because I hear so many people talking about their kids and they be like, oh, my son or my daughter thinks they're gay. They're 12. Why? Because
you-
it's on
'Cause
Disney. It's on everything.
Yeah, that shit's everywhere.
Control the media, control the mind.
they-
So people's peers have more influence on them than their parents today. When I was young, I was not a follower.
The internet.
If I was doing some dumb shit, it's because I wanted to,
It's the
not because my
internet and
friends.
But
TV.
then
did.
it's
the
still
internet.
it's still your job as a parent to monitor what they're watching.
Right.
And
But a perfect example, you have great kids, but still your daughter went to with her friend's mom and still something happened, because we're going to do what we want.
right.
Because when you
It's
shelter
your
your kids
choice.
too
Right.
much, then they're gonna be
They'll
way
be
more
sneaky.
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if
it's
you
like that
shelter into-
balance.
It's like a balance. That shit's
Honey,
a
and then
thin
they're gonna
line,
be
boy.
out in the real world and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
That
So
shit's a
I was
thin
very,
line.
very still street smart, but I was in Oakland. So I had to like have that balance, but I still was sneaking to Richmond, being around people, getting jumped, doing shit I was not supposed to be doing. But I still had like other childhood trauma going on, but my mom was like a bomb mom. So it was kind of like I was living two lives,
Mm-hmm.
but still like, even though she was a great mom, she couldn't protect me from none of the stuff I went through.
That's why you think you a pimp, because you from Oakland. But yeah, that's crazy.
I am one.
Do y'all believe that somebody can be born gay or born a certain way?
Not if you believe
Well,
in God. I don't believe
I don't
that.
know.
I do.
I think they yes.
Because
You
the
think somebody
Y,
can be born gay?
I
Yeah.
do, because the Y and Z chromosomes.
That don't make you gay.
No, but listen, if you come out and you have too much testosterone, or the clit is a
Yeah.
penis before it's gonna go back
Yeah,
in.
yeah, we
you
don't
can
talk
be
about that.
you can be hermaphrodite, you could be a whole bunch of things. But I feel like today people just want to do it because they're just confused. But my little cousin, that nigga was gay, and I thought he was a little girl, and I was like 5 and he was like 3.
But being gay is like a mental thing.
No, it's not.
How?
Now, and a lot of people be getting molested, and then it's just what you start feeling like is normal.
So that's mental then. If you get molested and then you feel like that's
I mean, I feel
something
like
mental.
you can make a choice to be like, I don't want to be like this. Because one day you're gonna have to choose you want to be with a man or a woman. One day.
I think that might have a part of it.
So why do
But
you think somebody can
scientifically-
be born gay?
Why?
Uh-huh.
They just do. I mean, I have a nephew that he's gay, but
How old
I
is
mean, he's 18. But ever since he was small, he would always act like
Like
a
a
girl.
little girl. My
Like a
cousin
girl.
too.
And nobody ever corrected
But
him.
did
That
he
doesn't
have-
make
They
him
did.
born gay.
Did he have a lot of women around him though?
Yes.
See, that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the thing you gotta understand. If he does not have that male influence that he needs to have, he's going to gravitate more toward women, and he's going to have these womanly characteristics. I don't believe that he was born gay. I believe that his environment, because we're all a product of our environment, is what. Because I've seen something like that, to where the little boy was around nothing but women, and then it's like, don't dance like that. But everybody that he looks up to is a woman. Don't do your hand like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The men were not like taking him and doing manly things with, like back in the day, they used to literally get the boy, and like I see it with Mexican men. Like my landscaper, he's gonna have his son with him. You feel what I'm saying? He shows his son everything. He's going to, you know what I mean? So, but if you don't have that,
That's also not true though, because it's men that are raised by
I was gonna say that.
their mom, or you know what I'm saying, female
that's-
figures
that's-
that are
that-
straight
Because
as
a lot
fuck.
of men don't, a lot of black men don't even have their dads, but they don't be coming out like feminine. My little cousin, he literally was like gay for his whole life. And but
I
my
don't believe
nephew,
that's true.
there's science behind what happens in the womb.
Yeah,
with the hormones.
But in the womb, okay, we're gonna do this. There's some shit that's controlled by science.
Yeah.
There's some shit that's controlled by God. The womb and that shit is not a part of science. That's God.
That is God. So they're born gay then.
You think?
but in the Bible
stand
it
with this
says,
nigga, bro.
that being gay is an abomination. Do you really feel like
God
God
would
is
make somebody
setting
born gay?
somebody up for failure?
Who knows what these people wrote in the Bible? That's why I don't follow religion to that extent, because that's a good
Yeah, I'm not
question.
talking about religion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm wondering, because too many kids are like, boy, or this, and that. We didn't have all that, but still, you see them as adults, and you're like, oh, they're gay, and you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, I was a tomboy.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, people that actually grew up to be gay, that was kind of boyish, but we didn't see all of this stuff. We didn't know that, oh, they're gay. But now you're going to know people is like...
But I feel like it's because of what they're seeing, what they're exposed to. Because I had a cousin that, she had a girlfriend, and then you have kids. So what are they looking at? You feel what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff. And then I had a cousin that literally was molested when she was young by a girl.
Oh, yeah.
When she grew
Exactly.
up, she was fucking with girls.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Same
So
with-
I feel like a
same
lot
with
of that
men.
stuff happens from how you're raised, what you're seeing, what you're doing, how it's being corrected, or if it's being corrected at all. And I feel like that is the kind of stuff that molds you into who you are. But because I feel like babies, when they're born, they're perfect. So I don't feel like anybody is born that way. I feel like the things that they're seeing.
But there are people that have both organs, is what
No,
I'm saying.
I know, and I
so
do
those
know
type
that.
of people are still a special type of person. So it's like, okay, I got
There-
a vagina and a penis.
There's people that's born with both.
Absolutely, you want to look?
hermaphrodite.
Exactly, we could look it up.
You never seen
You can probably see it.
Hell
on,
nah.
You could probably see it on Pornhub
Hell
too.
no, I ain't never seen
You can probably see it on Pornhub
All right, but
too.
hell, we way off topic with this gay shit.
But I'm just saying,
Shout out to
it's a,
y'all and whatever happened in
absolutely.
y'all's life.
It's,
I just
it's
personally
definitely
don't
like
believe.
a sticky. It's like a gray area.
Yeah, nobody could be born gay. So if you was president, hold on, let me get back to this gun violence shit. If you was
You really get
president,
on my nerves.
how would you control the gun violence, or what would be your mandate to control gun violence?
The comment was about what y'all was
The comment was about that. Oh, okay, we're gonna get back to gun violence. We got a comment.
All right, so Sarah said, as parents, you can't monitor your kids 24/7. Just have to hope and pray what you install at home will give them the strength to take on the ignorance in society.
Yes.
Yeah, That's true.
I agree. That's
You
all you
can't.
can do.
I mean, if you shelter them too much, you damn near can lose them.
Yeah.
But
That's
you
true.
gotta talk to them in like
Hell yeah.
like in its entirety and let them know, because you know they will always have what you're teaching them in the back of their head. They're gonna. I mean, their decisions is up to them, but they're gonna do what they want to do. But you have to just not. You can't just tell a kid don't do this. You gotta tell them why. You know what I mean? You gotta explain to them in its entirety, like the cause, the effect, the consequences, all of that, because the world is crazy.
Yeah, that when you was saying that, like we had to have a conversation about like school shootings with my 9-year-old little girl, and that shit was like one of the most difficult shit I ever had to do. Yeah, like her mom has this theory that like if there's somebody next to you, like rub blood on you and play dead.
The little girl did that and saved her life.
Yeah, and she was telling her, but I'm in the next room. Like
that's very smart.
It's smart, but it's hard to like
It's
tell
hard.
your 9-year-old like when I send you to
traumatized for
school,
the kids.
this could possibly happen, and you have to possibly rub one of your best friend's blood on you and
Yeah,
play
because
dead.
we didn't have to
like
deal with that.
Yeah, like I
extent.
don't ever remember my parent having to have a talk with me like that. Like the way the world has changed. Like who should be talking to their kids about what to do
But you
in
have
case of?
to, because the world
Yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
crazy. But
If you don't raise your kids, the world will.
if you was president, what would be your mandate to stop the gun violence or the mass shootings?
I would be putting, what are they called? Metal detectors in all the schools, because Oakland had all of that in there, and we wasn't shooting up no schools.
Metal detectors in schools.
All of them.
But it's
still
not
can get in.
students. I mean, like
It
some of
doesn't
them are
matter. You
students.
can't come
but it's
through
like
here.
niggas coming into the building shooting shit
But you
up.
can't come in if you
why
got
are
a metal detector.
But why are
No,
they even
because-
able to come into the school? Because with my daughter's school, they literally have the camera. They have the thing where you have to literally get buzzed in.
Yeah, that's
they
how
can
my
see
daughter.
who
That's
it
how
is.
our kids' school.
You gotta say
like,
who you are. They gotta know who you are. You feel what I'm saying? To be able to even get inside the school, and that's how. And it's an elementary school.
Yeah, they won't even let us in the school.
Well,
They
supposedly
won't even let. No, hell no.
How
You
did
gotta
he get
buzz
in
that
there?
thing.
The guy got
And
in
tell him,
because
like,
of the door. It was not
You can
locked.
tell them like you there to pick up your kid, and you have to stand outside.
Well,
They don't let. That's one thing I like about my kids' school. Like nigga, they will not let you in that building.
Well,
And I'm
they
thinking
need
like if some
police.
shit happened, like which window I'm gonna shoot out to get in this
they
motherfucker.
need police and metal detectors, because even if the door is unlocked, if there's a metal detector, it's about to be loud. If you got guns in your bag,
So putting police and metal detectors in all the schools.
yeah, what? These
What
cops
about
are doing-
the shootings that don't happen at schools, like the shit in Vegas or?
Well, everybody better
The
get
hospital.
Their own, everybody
Their own
better
gun.
get their own guns and start shooting back.
That's how I feel.
So we just gonna turn this motherfucker to the Wild Wild West?
Honey, they used to assassinate people back in the day. I don't know, people soft today. Trump would have been out of there, but he back in
What the
the day,
fuck did Trump got to do with it?
because
He was off the chart.
yeah, people.
He was doing
People
something
would've-
every time you turned around.
Oh, Trump.
Presidents was getting killed back in the day for doing dumb shit.
Execution style.
Period.
You know, it was more black people killed by police during the Obama administration than it was Trump.
Well,
I'm not surprised.
that don't have to do with nothing.
They do have
No,
to do it a
because
lot.
He can't. People act like because we had a black president, they really just said you can do whatever you want. No, we're always under their control at the end of the day.
But we gave Obama.
He did what he could,
That's not true.
and he did
He passed a law for everybody but black people.
because they told him to. Y'all really think?
Do y'all really think that they was gonna have a black president and he was in complete control? I don't. Feel
I
like
didn't
the,
think.
I don't feel like the
I don't feel like presidents are
in control.
elected. I feel like they're chosen. So
I
we're
do
not
too.
even gonna get.
Yeah.
That's like
go
the
there.
mob. They
Period.
ain't finna let nobody in the mob that they can't control.
No.
You're out of there. You
I'm
feel
just
what
saying,
I'm
like it
It's
was,
just to show, like,
if
oh,
we
we're
getting
gonna
Trump
act
out of
like-
there, we getting all the presidents out of there.
No, but
'cause
I'm
they
just saying
don't do
that-
shit for us.
I'm just saying that they used to assassinate all the time.
Well, this country is not never gonna be for us.
No,
Period. No minority.
You know why? Because we not for us.
you're right.
You're right. But they're gonna make sure that everything, you know what I'm saying, gravitates around them, because really, to tell you the truth, if it's their people and they're poor, they don't care about them either. So that's out that they're gonna ever care about us,
Yeah.
or Mexicans or Indians or any other.
Did you see that?
You know
race?
Mexicans can identify as white.
Can they?
Yeah.
What?
Michelle told me she used to do that. My old esthetician.
That's crazy because they more black than us sometimes.
They can identify as ID.
Did you see
You
that
feel me?
news report where that white guy was
The
on there
what?
talking about basically like the KKK is still living on?
Hell yeah, they the police.
But do you think they're the judges? They're the
They
lawyers.
just don't got white hoods
My
no
whole
more.
point. My whole point. We're
They
never. I
traded
don't
that
care
shit
what
in for
position
something else
you're
so they
in.
could stand in front
But
of people
just
with.
understand, like in Atlanta, I want to say a couple years ago, they was at the Capitol. I don't know what happened, but yeah, they had the full. And it
Yeah,
was
nah,
a
they
gang
still-
of them out there.
They still alive and well,
Yeah,
like a
trust
motherfucker.
me. But you know, I seen a
Nigga,
post
they
that
ain't-
said, "Do you know who the KKK is when they take their robes off? There are the
Bosses,
doctors,
are-
lawyers,
Yeah.
judges, police. For real, that's who they was back in the day, and that's who they are to this day. And they hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
They ain't hiding.
I'm just saying when they don't
Yeah, nah, I
have
get
the
what you saying,
hoods
though.
on. You feel what I'm saying? And then
Blending
it
in.
comes out in these laws and when people go to jail and these sentences and you know what I'm saying?
And when they don't
that
shoot the
type
white
of
kids for
stuff.
shooting
Yeah.
up the-
When
Hell
they
yeah.
are convicting people who haven't done you know what I'm saying? Anything in that type of stuff. That's the KKK. You know what time it is.
What would you do to stop gun violence?
I think I would have all the teachers have guns.
In the schools?
Yeah.
So what if the
inside.
teacher have a bad day and come shoot shit up?
Then,
They need to check their mental illness, their mental health.
I mean, I think that would be one of the. I mean, because you can't stop like unless they're protected themselves to protect the other kids.
I agree with that.
I mean,
So you would put all the teachers through like a gun licensing class
Right.
and shooting range and all that type shit? I think that's dangerous too, though.
but
To
But
give all
how?
the teachers guns?
I feel like all of it's dangerous.
What if I don't like the teacher down the block? I'm gonna go shoot that nigga down the hall.
You need to go to get help then.
I'm saying this type of shit. It's
Right,
teachers,
no, yeah.
it's teachers
You
in the
can't.
building that don't like each other. Nigga, if I come have a bad day and this bitch say something wrong to me, I'm gonna go up there and smoke the class. Smoke her. This the type of shit that can happen though.
That's true.
I'm just giving her scenarios of what
Right.
can happen if we give all the teachers guns.
well, that's why they check
But I
their
feel like
records and stuff. I mean, I don't. Maybe that
I mean, I
doesn't
don't
work.
think no
but
teachers is felons. These motherfuckers that's doing mass shootings ain't felons. Because they wouldn't be able to.
But a felon don't particularly make you bad. I told
It
somebody
don't.
that a long time ago. Like, you,
But she said check their background.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's like it's not about the people that has gotten caught already. It's about the people who haven't got caught. That's the real danger. You feel me?
Elaborate.
So you might have a felon. He might have 2 gun charges or 2 dope charges. So you have this stigma on who you think he is. But what about the person that's out here selling dope, pimping, a murderer, all this shit, but he just hasn't got caught yet? So you want to go ahead and give him a job or give him, go ahead and give him a gun or allow him to get these things. He just hasn't got caught. So he's more dangerous than a person that you already know who he is. You feel what I'm saying? So those are the people that are really dangerous. The people that are a little more slick. That haven't,
Or
you know
they
what I'm saying, got
just
caught.
they just
Yeah.
can have a breaking point and they just have mental illness already.
yeah, true.
Like that man that
I
was
think
doing
everybody
the
got a
Craigslist.
case of mental illness though. Like, why the fuck? What is the breaking point?
Stress.
I don't know because
We stressed every
could be
fucking
a-
day.
it
Like,
could
I
be
don't
a
want to go
business
shoot no shit up.
It could be a situation. The build up though, because a lot of people really don't deal with things and they allow things to pile
build,
up.
yeah, and then
you feel what
explode.
I'm saying? And then they just that's why it's called breaking. Like you at your breaking point and then you just break.
But like
and
you
then
said, that
flip.
boils down to believing in a higher power, believing in something, because a lot of people are self-medicating. And a lot of people are hella on alcohol to cope, hella on drugs. Those people are unpredictable. That's a body snatcher. I have a lot of stress, and I'm not about to go do that kind of stuff, period.
What's a body snatcher? Explain that.
You're not yourself. The drug
You're out your
is
body.
out your body, literally. Those people are dangerous.
So you feel like people that do that type of shit be out their body?
Or they could be suffering from like schizophrenia or bipolarism because people don't even want to talk about real mental illness, especially in the Black community.
Or depression.
Or depression.
Right.
People like downplay that.
Because they won't say, like the younger kids, the teenagers, they won't say anything.
Right.
They won't.
Go ahead.
We got a comment. Tanya said, because our kids go to school in Colorado, we're used to that. Other states aren't.
Used to what?
School shootings.
There's only been one
There's
school.
been a couple.
Where?
Columbine.
Columbine and what else?
And then there's been instances not inside like where it's mass shootings, but there have been shootings at school. At the white schools.
I can't think of another mass shooting besides Columbine.
A mass shooting. They always tie in the Aurora Theater, Century 16.
Yeah, that wasn't a school shooting though.
But it was a Batman movie.
What the fuck does that mean?
Kids go there.
Everybody's copycats. But I don't think it was another one. Has there been another one?
I think we might have had 2.
Out here?
Where's the other one?
I think we might have had 2.
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Damn. Well, I feel like we are desensitized to it, but I feel like the world's desensitized to it, not just here.
So, Platte Canyon.
Platte Canyon.
Yeah, Platte Canyon had one.
Who? Where the fuck is Platte Canyon?
So, in 1993, let me see, Columbine.
Columbine was in what?
Was 1999.
Damn, was it?
Platte Canyon High School was 2006.
How many people got killed?
2.
I mean, rest in peace to them. That's not a mass shooting, no. It was.
He shot another student and then shot himself dead, so 2.
Damn.
High school. Colorado Springs, 2015.
There was a school shooting?
High school. Yes. So, I guess
Well,
Yeah.
that's
there was
sad,
no
bro.
bombs and everything.
I feel like I'm finna teach my kids how to shoot and just sneak
Oh,
a
my
little
niece and
38
nephew
in
know
their
how to
backpack.
shoot.
My daughter asked me, would I teach her how to shoot?
Hell yeah.
Take them to the gun range. I'll take mine.
Yeah, my niece and nephew go, and they have their own little rifle.
But I fear, like, you know how kids want to show out. Like, might want to show my little 38 one day, then I'm going to get you kicked out of school.
Well, when they go through those classes, they show you, just like if you're taking like karate or something, they show you the discipline part of it. You know that this is serious. It's not a game.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure
28
it
school
is.
shooting?
That's crazy.
I got to fact check that. That's crazy.
You cannot control gun violence, Sarah said.
No, you can't.
Because you can't control people. So I agree.
That's a true statement. I just wanted to know the idea of, like, what you would do.
Ooh. Well.
I'll shut the gun shows down.
I don't think that there's really anything.
No, I feel like
I don't think.
maybe making people get like, before they're even able to get guns, get extensive like psychiatric evaluation.
A lot of these people sane.
But you can't be to do that type of stuff. Something ain't right. You feel
If
me?
you saying in there, all right, they passing backgrounds, they go
Right.
get these guns, they practice with these guns, they put on tactical vests, tactical helmets,
You can
and
be
go in there and
crazy.
plan a whole shooting, bro.
You can be
That's crazy.
Well, you
That's
can-
crazy, but nigga, you can pass a psych evaluation. Like I might have, you just said people hit their breaking point, so I might be saying when I
purchase a gun, then it might be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, different. It might slow it down just a little bit.
I think a lot because
think-
when you hear people talking about, like they was talking about the Texas shooter, his family when they interviewed, they said like that basically he was a little bit like, well, he was doing this, he was doing that.
they wasn't
he was
aware no more.
Yes,
Facts.
people aren't in tune. Like if your kid's always in the room and they always got the door closed and they're never talking to you, that's not normal.
Kids can't close doors in my house. You don't pay no bills here. Open the door.
Open that door. We couldn't do
Facts.
that either.
But my thing is with what she's saying with the background check, it's already too many illegal guns on the street for them to even give a fuck about background checks.
It is, but if
It's-
you're still going to
it's-
be giving people guns just because they don't have a felony and making felons, they're bad, but you are not because you don't have a felony yet. You really don't know what's going on with these people. So if you start to have psychiatric evaluations and you're asking certain questions and you're looking for certain things, I feel like it can slow it down a little bit.
Maybe they should
The
ask for
felons
that
is
in
strapped, we
school.
just not
They
sure.
should do that in schools and in your job.
And not even just that. I remember a minute ago, it probably was about maybe about 8-9 years ago, we was on this little committee where this guy had came to, a police officer, the police chief. He had came to our barbershop and asked us to come to have a meeting. And he was just talking about how there were police officers that were like having breaking points and what that they should do. You feel what I'm saying? I was telling them then, like, I feel like they should get, they see a lot. They do a lot. They go through a lot. I feel like they should get psychiatric evaluations every month, because he was saying that there was a police officer that ended up like beating up his wife and like pulling the strap on her and doing all that crazy stuff. So like there's a lot of people out here that.
So they equate that to the job and what they see?
Yes.
So
Stress, those are called high stress jobs.
So a heart surgeon should go home and beat his wife because he just watched two of his patients.
Police officers, like all, there's high stress jobs, and yes, people should be getting.
I would feel safer with a felon around than a non-offender, depending on the felony.
Like with a gun, you would feel safer, or
yeah,
what's
like
this?
If something were to happen, like if somebody has never, I guess you. To me, what it sounds like they're saying is, I will feel more comfortable with somebody who is
a gangster.
Yeah, a gangster. And like Joe Schmo, you don't expect him to go eat. This might be traumatic for him, as far as the gangster being like,
he's used to it.
I could get down with this.
Right.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all of the families and victims. And I don't even know what to say to them type of situations, but we gotta do better.
We definitely have to do better.
Evaluation. They have to do have an interview with the police station on why they need a gun. People who their family gets interviewed to see if they're capable or if they should have a gun.
Yeah, our laws is way too loose. Yeah, hell yeah. But our laws is loose.
The government
by design, so we could fill prisons. Why we taking a little breather? Shout out to our sponsors, 85 Studios. You need photos, commercials. You need a workspace to come do photos. We got it all for you here. Our next topic, we gonna talk about hoochie daddy shorts last, because y'all too hype about these hoochie daddy shorts. Women hating on women is a big topic that I see a lot. Why y'all looking at me like that?
They're just looking.
Women don't do nothing that's toxic, but you toxic.
Mental illness.
It's a mental illness.
It has to be, because why would you, honey?
What are you getting out of it?
Let me tell you this. My clients be coming in there talking about
y'all gossip a lot too. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah,
men gossip more than women.
Men gossip more?
Yes.
Are y'all hearing this shit?
They be in jail and they know about what's going on in the streets before you.
Because this girl told him on the phone.
And he's repeating it.
To who?
To whoever. Girlfriend.
He got it from a woman though.
Hoochie daddy.
All right, listen. We're not gonna do that. Go ahead with your
I really don't understand it myself, because like in the body sculpting world, like people just are so obsessed with miracle bodies just because they are a new body sculptor. I give people classes.
There be people hating on your business?
Yes.
All women, huh?
My clients come in like such and such wrote me this and that, and I'd be like, I don't even know who that is. So to me, it's a mental problem, because
to me,
I'm not going to be
fan. It is a fan, and it's confirmation that you're doing your thing.
But
if they're worried about you and you don't even know who they are.
Yeah, I never seen these people.
So no, like she ain't never hated on a woman before. Go ahead.
They're never.
I love everybody.
It ain't gonna stop her grind.
I think I noticed it when I seen it ain't a lot of women features together in the music industry. If you look at it,
I don't think that's because of women though.
What?
As far as music's concerned, now,
I think so.
Modeling, stuff like that, not music.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't
because
it be?
It's dominated. It's a man-dominated field.
Why would that stop women from being on women tracks?
Because dynamics. If I'm on a track with this woman, like a Nicki Minaj and a Cardi B, that could take away from somebody.
No, it can't.
It's a competition.
What is he talking about?
It can't,
It can
because there's
take away
so
from
no,
who?
No. The reason I feel what you're saying because
Yeah,
women be in
yeah.
competition,
If
so
I
they can't
can't
even
be-
go into it with the
Yeah.
right mindset because they feeling like somebody's gonna
gotta-
outshine the other, but you already have this competitive
I see.
mentality.
Because somebody's gonna outshine the other. What on the
Because
song?
Nicki Minaj. So the reason why I brought up Nicki Minaj and Cardi B
Because it happened.
is because it's happened, and what they're saying is
I don't
because
understand what happened. Fill me in.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B had a riff. Well, Nicki Minaj didn't really fuck with Cardi B because one, Cardi B don't write her own music. Cardi B is also like she just drops some hits. You know what I'm saying? But Nicki Minaj felt like she wasn't getting her just due. You get what I'm saying? When it came to it, was it Cardi B hating on Nicki Minaj? No, but is it society being like there can only be one best female rapper? It's not.
That's a form of them hating on each. Like,
But other people will do it.
why wouldn't we do it together then?
But other people will do it also because you'll see who wore it best, or you'll say who had the best verse. You feel what I'm saying? So even if it's not them doing it, people on the outside always try to.
That's
put
y'all
the
putting
women
y'all against each other.
How do you know it's us? How do you know it's not a man? Toxic.
We talking about women hating on women.
I know, but I'm just saying this is why I don't like females. Her love her to death.
That's hating on females
No,
right
it's
there.
not. I
Yep.
don't like females
'Cause
because
of
they're
why?
always in a secret compete. Oh, well, her butt ain't big as mine, or she don't got as much jewelry. Broads do that. They literally do that, and
So y'all
it's the
talking.
weirdest thing. I don't do stuff like that. So that's why I don't really like females. Like we don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to gravitate more toward a man because I have more of a man's mentality versus how women are. Women are always in a secret competition, and it's even in families.
Mm.
You can't even be cool with cousins. You feel what I'm saying? Like we grew up taking baths together, you know what I'm saying? Playing with Play-Doh and doing all this type of stuff. And then we get older and you start to have a glow up. And then every time you turn around, it's a competition, a secret competition that you're not even in. So I feel like that's probably why I feel what he's saying. And I mean, and it is a male dominated industry. You feel what I'm saying? So they might feel like they might get more hits just having a man on a track versus a woman.
That's what I'm saying though. Like if it is male dominated, then why wouldn't the women stick together more?
Because when he said, because
competition.
they in their mind is secret competition. Because I feel like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B is not in comparison to each other. Let people be individuals.
Right.
Like my mentor told me, don't compare your 11 years of body sculpting to someone's 30, or someone compare their 1 year to your fucking 11, 12 years. That's mental illness. Like, what are you worried about someone else? You need to worry about yourself. You can't get nowhere focused on me.
Right.
Somebody been hating on my.
And you
Hate the
hating
whole
on me.
fucking world.
You hating on me is not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing.
No, because
so
my
all you
mom
doing
taught
is
me.
wasting your time.
My mom taught me always stay on the side of right. You always gonna be
So
on.
why do y'all feel like women hate on women?
Is
it insecurity?
What you think
over there?
Besides that, them bitches are sick in the head. We already know they
It is
mentally ill.
insecurity, but they
Insecurities.
always think it's a competition. So, like it's been times we come around, we'll get compliments from women, but it'll be times that we'll walk up in somewhere and we'll just literally see everybody look like, where these bitches come from?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're not even thinking about you. We don't want to talk to none of the dudes you're talking to, so you can relax.
And that's
but we
another
will
thing.
literally we will feel that. It'll be somebody that might be cool with her, and because I'm with her and we both cute, the bitch might feel like she don't want to speak to me because it's bitches be on that weird.
And then with
competition
women,
shit.
there's ageism, there's colorism, all that stuff that men don't even give a shit about. 'Cause
Colorism,
a
all
woman will
that.
be a young girl will be quick to be like, oh, he like Myra's old ass, but it's like, baby, I would die before I go back to be in my 20s, because most of women in their 20s be still goofy as fuck, and I was like that when I was young.
Yeah,
so it's just,
I wouldn't dare go back.
no,
to my
so
20s.
it's
Hell
just
no.
like that we find anything to be trying to talk about when it don't even be making sense.
Right, because you think it's a competition, so automatically you're gonna attack her age.
Where did
You
that
really
mentality
can't
come from, though? Is
fool
what I'm
her.
asking.
Probably they mama.
Yes.
Generational curses.
There
'Cause
you
y'all-
go.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
In my family, like the way I think, I'm like, nope, I'm not dealing with them, and my kids are not dealing with them because they're haters, and their kids are gonna be haters. They've been watching their mom all their life. So when my kids come around, you're gonna be on some weird hating shit because you've been watching your mama, and you're gonna follow what you know.
And my mom always taught me
Mom
she
is a hater, and the grandma was a hater too.
So
my mom always said
hating is a
you're
generational
beautiful.
Yes, competing with your family members and
Yeah.
talking about them and doing that weird shit, that is a learned, taught behavior.
And you got to talk to your
I feel
daughters
that.
while she's young. Like, you let them know that they're beautiful so they don't have to look for it in the streets.
Right.
Let them know they don't got to be like this, be like that.
Right.
Obviously, there's trauma happens where people will go to the other side, but still, like, people are taught to be jealous little girls and they grow up as jealous grown-ass
Right.
bitches.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like y'all make each other insecure though.
Yeah.
Cause y'all kick it and bring y'all ugly friends with y'all to the club. And
I don't have any of
never get
those.
no compliment.
I don't have any of those.
So because your friends are ugly, they can't go to the club.
Ain't nobody ugly. Everybody beautiful. No, I'm lying. Some of y'all ugly. But what'd you say?
So the ugly, we can't bring the ugly friends to the club.
Come
No,
on, bro.
men
You
make
know that's
women
gonna make her
insecure.
insecure.
Men make
No, she's
women
making
insecure.
herself insecure because there's dudes out here that's wearing wigs and makeup and they cute. So I feel like if a man can do it,
That's toxic.
a woman can
Don't
do
put
it.
their business out there like
I'm
that.
just saying. I'm just saying.
That means nobody
should be ugly in 2022.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Nobody should be ugly in 2022.
When
You ain't seen the TikToks where you done seen like a whole little booger wolf and then she done did that to the camera and she came out looking like somebody
Halle
in the
Berry.
glamour.
That's still an insecurity though. Cause if she putting on
Why?
all that to make herself feel beautiful, she's still insecure.
But I'm just saying, but she's a booger
But not
But
really.
beauty's in the eyes of the beholder because, like, people be like, "Oh, I don't know why
Somebody
he likes."
ugly made that up.
No. people be wondering like, why is he talking to her? Because women are so obsessed
'Cause
with
she got the
that
bag.
people need to be looking a certain way. But baby, if that was the case, y'all would be wiped up and y'all ain't, and y'all be bad as hell. Because it's more than looks. Because anybody can look nice today. We have all this fake shit to put on, but it's not getting you nowhere. Niggas don't give a shit how you look no more.
You can get a new
You
body
can-
for 10 grand. Nigga, your whole
$10.
family won't recognize you when you get back from Miami.
Period. You have a whole new face. What
This
we talking
nigga's
about?
getting tummy tucks too.
Exactly. So nope.
You laughing? I'm dead ass. It's on Dr. Miami website.
You went out there.
Nah, but we'll talk about that later. I would never get it. I'm in the gym too much to get a tummy
Period.
tuck.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get
But I'm
mine
just
the hard
saying,
way.
beauty's only skin deep for sure.
But this is turn it off while we talking. This is my thing though.
Kick
They
him
pay
out.
all that money to get their body done, and then if they don't work out, they be fat and like.
That's
So
true.
it starts with your mental. You have to mentally get your mind wrapped around. I can't eat this no more. I gotta go to the gym. I can't drink because then I'm gonna eat bad. If I eat bad, you know what I mean. Then I'm not gonna feel up to it. Like it's a whole.
And liquor's
mental
a lot of
thing.
calories by itself. Anyway.
Hell yeah, if
Right.
you drink every day, you're gonna be fat.
Right.
If y'all was
And you'll
teaching a
eat bad,
class
too.
to women on, let's say we're gonna call it a Stop Hating on Women class, what would be your first subject?
Focus on yourself.
Thank you.
Focus on yourself.
Love
What'd you say in
yourself.
the back?
Quit worrying about me.
Self-love,
Self-love?
yeah.
Definitely.
It is.
Yeah.
It's self-love.
Self
You have
love.
to love
So
yourself.
Yes.
y'all be hating on each other because y'all don't love yourself.
It has
That's
to be.
exactly why people do that. Because people who are good with themselves don't do that.
I never heard.
They're not a
I never
hater.
seen any woman doing better than me because there's a lot of body sculptors that I'm like, dang, she's a billionaire. That are doing better than someone that's going to be talking about someone that's
They're
doing
not worried
less.
about
That's not a
nobody.
thing.
Yeah.
Like,
not.
why would I talk about any of these other body sculptors? Because I'm the first to start it in the whole Colorado.
A telltale-
That's dumb.
Pop your shit.
A telltale sign
Yeah,
of
we just
somebody
saying,
who
pop your
does
shit.
not care about themselves is somebody that got their mouth on everybody else all the time. You know
Literally.
what I'm saying? You are miserable. So the reason why you're talking about everybody else is to project that bullshit on them and to deflect from what's really going on with you. So if I concentrate on you, I don't have to worry about what's going on with me.
And what people don't even understand is when you do that, it kind of just makes people curious about the person. Like, why are you so obsessed with her? Y'all are trying to make me in negative light, but really you bringing me all this
Put me
attention.
on, really.
I feel like
You bring me all this attention
I feel like
right
a lot
now.
of women be tripping with each other behind men too.
Oh,
And hating on each
absolutely.
other behind men.
Let me tell you,
But y'all still more toxic.
me and Trev can't even be best friends without people just
Thinking y'all hunching?
honey.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just
Well, you know they're gonna be wondering.
Everybody got
Wonder
it.
about
Everybody
your-
always got an opinion.
Wonder
though.
about yourself.
Right.
Yeah, everybody always got an
And
opinion.
everybody don't have to do what you do. So
So
people
not to
try
put
make
you on
it
blast,
easy.
you deal with a lot of women that get BBLs, right?
Yes.
Damn, if you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Do you think that stems from insecurity?
I do not, but you have to ask yourself before you do it, what's your reason? A lot of people's reason is because of men, and then some people literally just weren't born with, you know, like she naturally has a curvy shape. You naturally have a curvy shape. A lot of people aren't born like that, so they want to have help.
Why is that the status
Men.
quo now?
It's
though?
men.
To have a big
appeal
ass?
to-
Because once
appeal
upon
to
a time,
men.
it was the skinny. Damn, I gotta stop saying the B word.
I
the
think it's
skinny
for the guy.
females was like in. Now everybody want to
But
be
everything
thick.
has its season, and this is gonna go away too soon.
Yeah.
The big ass. I'm gonna forever love big ass. So I
Yeah,
die.
because now they're just like, you can do that in the gym, but people aren't. It's hard to do that in the gym. You have to literally be like so disciplined.
You gotta
to
be
reshape.
dedicated and
Yeah,
disciplined,
like
yeah.
people's body recomping and looking like they had BBLs from
You
the
have to
gym.
work out after you get a BBL. So
You
like,
do, and that's what my girls don't understand, and that's why they go to looking like they never had any lipo. It's like stand up Marisol. She did not get her butt done, but she got a tummy tuck. But she is way far post op, and her waist is still so snatched because
You
she's
work
gonna
out?
be disciplined.
Yes.
Yes.
And she watches
Taz
what she
is in the
eats.
gym, getting it in.
And she watches what she eats. We went to the little game. She's gonna have just 3 chicken wings. You gotta
Oh.
be. You gotta
You
have
diet
portion
too?
control.
Yes, you
Okay.
have to,
You
because
do.
if not,
You are what you eat.
you waste your money. Yeah,
waste your money.
shoot.
You
And
are
to
what
waste
you eat.
and to
Would
go
you-
through all that. What?
If you wasn't in the shape you was in, would you get a BBL?
If I didn't have no booty, I'm not even gonna lie, I would be in there and maybe with a second round, because
Me too.
them
Why-
flat booties is funny looking.
Why is it
okay?
important for you to have a big booty?
It's womanly to
It's
be
how you
curvy.
look, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like it's womanly to be curvy. Ever since I was a little girl, when I used to see my mom, and she would come from California, and my mom had a cold shape. Like ever since I was little, I was like, I cannot wait till I look just like that. Like that's something that I wanted to look like, because she was like the epitome of what a woman looked like. She had long hair, she had a big butt, a small waist, you know what I'm saying, a flat stomach, like that. I just love beautiful people. So
And I don't even
believe
think that
I
it
would
means
do
your
that.
butt has to be big, because like I have clients, they could be over 200 pounds, or I have clients that could be real small. But I feel like if your ratios is
Don't match.
Yeah, if your ratios is curvy, it don't matter if you hell of a small or hell of a big. Like you still gonna look like
woman.
like a woman.
Feminine.
But it doesn't mean like I need to have a big ass, because you can be small and still have like a little hourglass and still look well put together and feminine.
Right.
So it's just about the shape of it to me.
They trying to say
'Cause
little
not
booties don't
everybody
matter, cuz.
Not everybody likes big butts.
That's what she just
Right.
told us. What happened? You just cut our TV off.
He knows. I'm freaking weak.
They just said little booties don't matter.
No, you said little booties don't
No, that's what I'm hearing. y'all talking about.
No, some men don't like big butts. Squizzy, the DJ, he don't like big butts.
Don't put my nigga on blast like that.
He'll tell you.
He likes the petite. He likes the petite
He
women.
likes slim, thick.
Yeah, that's because
He'll come on here and tell you.
That's because he don't pick bitches up.
I'm freaking
You
weak.
have to bring him on here.
Yeah, I'm bring him on here. So
We gonna have to bring him and Trev at the same time.
Yeah, it's preference.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's hella preference.
But I feel like people shouldn't be like, oh, I see all these Instagram models, because when you be seeing half of the people in person, they don't be looking like that.
And
And
That's a fact.
I be doing half of their post op. I love y'all, but they be messing it up, and they know I'll be calling people out like, why are you eating that?
I hate the angles now because y'all be making them angles look good. And then when I see you, I be like,
they look like they have some ass,
you
and I
trick
seen her
me.
in person, and she looked like a bean burrito.
Yeah.
a
Girl,
big
how did you do
burrito.
that?
Bean.
I think this is crazy.
Girl, how did you do to
Hey,
teach me that?
listen. We need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. You ain't said that all day. What's up with you?
I'm trying to
Like-
respect y'all.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment. Come on, we need y'all to hit. What's the subscribe button? Red?
So you hit this red subscribe button.
Red.
Hit that bell.
It's about
right
this big.
next to it.
Hit the bell, hit the like, the thumbs up look like this. Yeah, so we gonna get into it. Cause my nigga Show had on some hoochie daddy shorts, right?
Who did?
Show.
Did y'all see Show? You know Stephon.
I just posted a picture. It's not show, but it's of the hoochie daddy shorts.
Let me see. It's on the thing. What? How did these hoochie daddy shorts become a thing? Cause I'm never.
It started from being a joke.
Just like skinny jeans.
First of all, we not claiming hoochie nothing. That's not masculine. Let's not do that.
These are them little shorts that got all your thighs out.
I feel like it started off as a joke.
But it been like niggas wearing them before the hoochie daddy got it. This niggas in the gym doing that shit.
I don't like it.
Yeah, bodybuilders and stuff.
Yeah, like
type shit.
Be way up here. I would never wear that shit, but it's been a thing before this hoochie daddy
I
shit.
think it would be a cute photo shoot because you could really see the man's whole everything. But just to be out at the park, I don't think so.
So listen, man, the women don't even
Calvin
like it.
Klein.
Stop that shit.
Calvin Klein's man.
Would you want your man in some little shorts in a photo shoot?
For Playboy or Calvin Klein, absolutely. They would be like,
but like some underwear though. But shorts right up here.
It's just a photo shoot.
That shit came from like culture though, because nigga, it was when we was teenagers, nigga, we wouldn't even wear our swimming trunks below or over our knees or below our knees type shit. What I'm trying to say, like.
Where would you wear them?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be like right at the knee. Basketball shorts or something. Like niggas would not wear no
That's true.
little ass shorts like that.
Yeah, I
so
don't
the
know.
culture has changed with the tight fitting clothes and shit, but them shorts is just too much.
I feel like
that was coming after them skinny jeans. Because first of all, I could see your pulse through your pants, and it's a problem.
I think that was by design though.
Once I start seeing us black people doing it, because white boys have been doing that, is once Lil Wayne started wearing them. Then it was like out of control.
Lil Wayne started skinny jeans, you think?
Yes,
I would say California, the jerk movement.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the jerk movement.
But once he started doing it, because he had such a following, that's when people just started wearing them like it wasn't like a big.
But his wasn't even like leggings.
Yeah, hella crazy.
But now it's like leggings.
Jeggings.
I just don't know. I just think that the feminine and masculine energy is just changing so much.
Yeah, for a lot of the people, but this is what we not gonna do. We not finna go home, and I gotta help you take your pants off, and then you gotta help me take my shit off.
And then you might get up and put my pants on.
I'm not finna have my shit in the air while you take. Not happening.
Then you might mess around and put mine on, and it's gonna be a problem.
Oh shit!
So you don't like skinny jeans?
No, I don't like.
You ever dated a man that wore skinny jeans?
No, I like masculine men.
You don't think masculine men wear skinny jeans?
No, sir.
Straight legs.
What's the difference?
The fitted is different. Fitted and skinny jeans is different.
Skinny is where, like I said, you can see their pulse.
Where's the post at?
Wherever.
Where you be looking? You need to get
I'm
your
not looking
mind out
at
the
no
gutter.
dude. I'm not looking at no dude with no skinny jeans
So-
on in an inappropriate manner.
You were saying skinny jeans and fitted is different, right?
Like I like your pants.
You was dressed like me, that's why.
No, I like that
It's
fit.
kind of baggy, but it's not too baggy. It's not hanging off your ass.
Right.
I mean, it's still masculine.
They fitted. I wear fitted pants.
I like fitted pants,
But
like
I can't
like
get the skinny jeans.
Levi's that are just not like hell of a baggy. I like that, but I just like.
But niggas have made it cool to like wear hella pants that don't fit. No, for real, everybody do that shit now.
What does that mean? Like like leggings?
They be like leggings,
Yeah.
jeggings.
There you go. That's going too far.
Not cool, and nobody thinks it's
that's
cool.
going too far.
Would you date a man that had on skinny
I'm thinking about it, and no, I've never have.
You never have?
No. I'm like, have I know?
She like, I like my nigga in diggies, fool.
Have you ever
No, for
thought that the pants like?
They got straight leg dickies now though, like skinny on God.
They do, and I got
cut
some.
you off. What'd you say,
I
bro?
bought myself some.
Like,
But a man, I don't know.
Have you ever seen a man that you was like, I think he got skinny jeans on? Them skinny jeans, let me see.
No.
Not so tight, like that you can see everything. No, I mean,
No.
Let me find an
I've never.
Dickies was cool. Levi's was cool. Where they didn't even have to have their pants like hanging off of them, but it just looked cool. They was creased up. So
like Jay-Z said,
this stuff is like out of order for me. So I see it and I'm just like completely turned off. It's feminine.
yeah, because we want to be
Period.
sexy.
For real.
We don't both.
So
we're
niggas
the
is getting too
sexy
sexy.
ones. They
They
get too
are.
sexy.
They got their thighs
Sassy
showing.
as
I hear
hell.
that shit.
They want to have on them ankle socks. Their ankles is showing. Like, how sexy do you want to be? I'm just trying to figure
I
out.
have never owned a pair of ankle socks
That's
in my
what
life.
I'm saying. They do
I
this stuff.
hate showing my ankles.
Because what do you want to show them for?
You're
That's
toxic.
what I'm saying.
As
I'm
fuck.
just saying.
You're toxic as fuck.
What are you trying to be so sexy for? That's all I want to know.
What if a nigga been working on his ankles for like 6 months in the gym? Bro?
That's
He
nobody's
got a little
business.
calf muscle going down
That's
to his
nobody's
ankle.
Nobody's business. What's going on with his ankles?
Niggas got tattoos all down their legs. They want to wear hoochie daddy shorts to show they hoochie tattoos.
I feel
don't
like
know.
that's their business.
Hey, don't say them is hoochie tattoos.
What are they?
Not the leg tattoo.
You got a leg tattoo? You would get a thigh tattoo?
I like leg tattoos.
You would get a thigh tattoo?
I'm going all the way up.
I love that.
Look at
You would get a thigh tattoo?
I like a whole.
I mean, hold on. I'm talking about like inside a thigh type shit. I
All
get
around my leg. Yes.
You
The
would?
whole legs is bomb.
It's the art. Maybe because I grew up around artists, I will always love the art and being around tattooing for so long.
Yeah, no, I love the art too, but
it's just,
I can't.
I
have
like when men have
another-
all
like
their
my
legs
tattoo
some
tattooed.
of the
artist.
most gangster men in Asia.
My tattoo
Most
artist.
manliest men got the tattoo.
My tattoo artist is a male, and I'm not finna have him right here tattooing. Come on, bro.
in between the leg.
That seems weird to me.
They're not looking at you.
When this tattoo is going on, you have them hiked all the way
I'm
up.
gonna have to have on hoochie daddy
You have
shorts
to put
to
That's
get a
okay.
thigh tattoo.
That's okay.
You got thigh tattoos?
Oh, I would get some.
What you would? Like the inside of your shit?
That's the plan.
I'll get a whole leg.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Me personally, I love
Shit
tattoos.
me.
If a nigga have both legs tattooed, arms, fucking chest, cover
like that
up.
shit?
I love it.
Because it's, I think
I love it.
I get everything but the
I
inside of my
like rock
thighs.
star shit, like type shit. So
Just-
I
I
like
plan
that.
on getting struck like that, but not the inside of my
Stretch your
thighs.
ears into some motion.
I
Nope,
think
you
just
can't
for
convince me.
myself.
Nope.
Like just for myself. Like,
A woman got to do it.
There's some cold women tattoo artists.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Dree. She still tattooing? Y'all know Dree?
She is. She used to be my client. The
She
white-
cold as fuck.
She is cold.
I don't know no other women, but shout out to y'all tattoo artists. So you would get a thigh tat? That's crazy. You gonna wear some hoochie daddy shorts one day. I believe you gonna wear some hoochie daddy shorts one day.
Maybe to a tattoo competition or something.
I'm here for it.
But I ain't gonna let y'all disrespect me if I did. Y'all wanna have a fight on your head?
Yeah, I'm talking shit about you.
straight up.
I'm talking shit, hella shit about you.
Outside to the
What?
park, to the beach, take my kids
To the beach, I'm like a little bit above the knee, and I got it. That's as far as I'm going about right here.
I got some basketball shorts.
About right here.
Well, I'm not trying to be too vulgar, but half of them shorts, when you really got a good size down there, how then it's not falling out? When we went to the hot tub, like, nigga, you got Daisy Dukes on, your shit's just cool, you can't see nothing, like, you got a vagina.
And you trying to convince us you do got a vagina.
Not the JJ.
No man that I mess with cannot be wearing. Well,
All right,
I don't mess
listen.
with
So we're
nobody,
gonna do this. If you was teaching a man, how to love you, what would be the first thing you would teach him?
Communication.
Would you say I love you? Oh yeah, communication. Boom. Sit back so I can see tasks.
Task.
Communication.
Y'all, none of y'all niggas talk.
It's different.
So obviously what
I-
you're saying is men don't know how to communicate.
The men, they don't.
No,
they don't.
She pushed that shit hard.
Funny with you before they communicate, and then the reason why I say this is because
I suck at communicating
it's
too.
every single time. It's you don't communicate. I'm gonna eventually get tired. I'm gonna leave you alone, and then you want to come talking to me about, oh, I should have did this. I should have. Now you want to talk. Now that I don't want to.
Okay, so listen, to men's, we're gonna put this in perspective, because some of that shit feel like confrontation. I'm not a confrontational person. Like when we having, and I feel like it's getting confrontational, I don't want to do it no more. But then I get like in another space, like I'll be driving or something. I don't know why I think so good when I'm driving. Like moving forward, something about it make me think. and then I want to come back and revisit the conversation, and you don't know more. But it ain't that I didn't have interest in the conversation. I feel like it's confrontational right now, and I don't do well with confrontation.
But how long do you wait to do that?
But you can say,
how long do you wait?
But women, hell nah.
You can say
no.
But I feel like
Hell no, you can't tell her to wait and give me a second. Hell no.
I feel like you should communicate that like you're
I be trying to communicate that.
You're so mad right now. We just gotta come back once we calm down, and then we can.
You don't even have to be
and
mad.
I feel easily disrespected. Like if I'm talking and you smirk or something, that shit piss me off. Why you smirking? I'm for real.
I'm freaking weak. My mom used to date this man. They used to say like, "Let me process."
Am I lying? That shit piss you off, don't it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My mom dated someone that used to say like, "Let me process this."
That's how I be. I like.
Maybe y'all gotta choose.
I can't think
y'all
right now.
gotta choose different women, or she gotta work on herself because should not be an issue.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I don't know how to communicate, honey. I'm gonna be doing my own thing. I'm gonna be on some same type shit. So I would want to teach my man like trust, because we have to trust each other in order to be open, because there's a lot of people that y'all probably told shit to, and broads done ran y'all shit and told y'all deepest, darkest secrets. So I don't be sharing shit with nobody. But I mean, when I be dating people, they be like, dang, Mario don't be opening up. A nigga told me I'm hot and cold, so I have to learn that myself. But
so because
I don't trust people. So we got to learn how to trust each other. Then you going to feel like you could tell me anything. It's going to be easy. Because nobody wants to be being vulnerable, because I don't. And I'm a woman.
Yeah, like, I've been in a situation where I've been vulnerable, and you like to use that shit as ammunition. So now you are cut off from that side of me.
They're like, nigga, you was crying.
Yeah, like, I don't think... I probably cried in front of maybe 2 people before.
My man could cry in front of me,
like,
even
I
on
be
a Disney
emotional,
movie.
but I don't cry a lot. It take like some real shit. Music make me cry.
Me too. Makes me cry.
Yeah. If he could take you on a perfect date, what would it look like? Y'all better be listening to. I'm trying to plug you niggas in.
A perfect date. I don't
I mean, y'all done been on some bad dates, so what the fuck is a perfect date?
I don't think
Like,
there's.
let's go to Colombia and see the new body sculpting machines that just came out.
The new body what?
Body sculpting machines that just came out.
They got machines trying to take your job?
Yeah, we have machines at our business.
Yeah, that's crazy. What if he ain't with that?
I mean, going to Colombia is hell of a cheap.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, going
But that's
to
a perfect date.
Perfect date for you. I'm sorry, don't let me shit on your. What's your perfect date? Yeah.
I don't know. I guess going
Have
to
you
the
been
beach.
on a bad date before?
Yes.
What did it look like?
Bad. Bad.
What did he do
Bad.
wrong? That women tell me, man,
I
be
don't
going
know.
to poop ham too fast.
You said the what?
The poop ham,
What is that?
the vagina.
We're grown. Come on.
Man, women
So
say.
what's the proper way?
What do you mean?
We're grown. If you want to do it the first night, that's your own business.
That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. Like, don't put no time limit on it.
No.
I hate that shit.
Especially because sometimes
Well,
you
you
might
feel
be,
comfortable with
sometimes
somebody.
you might not have had sex for like, and people think women be exaggerating, but like 6 months to a year, you might go out with somebody, be vibing, and as long as people are being safe, and you be like, I'm just about to do it, and you might be together for the rest of your life. You never know.
Yeah, I think we do gotta vet people a little better though, because I don't think you
Tyson.
ever get. Yeah, that shit too. I don't think you ever get the real person you looking at on like date 1 or date 2. That shit
don't.
take.
That's definitely
Nobody's
no.
gonna give you.
It's purely
be
just
that vulnerable
physical
on
at that
day 1.
point.
That's the representative.
But it's purely just physical at that point. So I'm just saying, just when
That's
it
a
comes to
fact.
that.
What's your perfect date?
I would think any type of scenario where we can like vibe and kind of just be us. So it could be like Dave and Buster's. It could be a pool hall. It could be somewhere where you guys can actually like
Have a
talk.
conversation.
You feel what
I
I'm
knew that
saying?
was coming.
To get a chance to know
This
each
nigga
other.
wanna talk and make sure this nigga can communicate.
No, for real. And I'm like a goofball, so I like laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like doing that type of stuff, and that's how you can really like see if somebody is like corny or kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to talk to a person to get a chance to know what their real character is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. I don't want to go to a movies with somebody and you can't talk in the movie.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Do you guys think that there's too much, what is it? People think too much about money when it comes to like dating, because I seen this post that was
Hell
like,
yeah. The world
I seen
made
this
us like
post
that.
was like, if you are broke, you should not be dating. But back in the day, you can literally go to the park with a nigga and just be cool and chilling.
That's a
And
fact.
then you can even go to dinner that doesn't have to be freaking the most expensive dinner ever, because maybe you just like fucking Red Lobster. Bras is putting themselves. Me, I feel like you shouldn't be requesting stuff you cannot give back. Like, even though men are like the providers or whatever, it's still like, girl, if you are a Aldo's bitch, get them purses. Quit being like, oh, I need Louis and stuff, unless that man voluntarily wants to get you that. But it's like, you could probably be at Forever 21.
They say black men don't get treated right unless we got the bag.
That's a lie.
fact.
That's a
a
fact.
lie. I know a lot of
fact.
people with a lot of bum ass niggas, and I'm gonna be real with you.
He ain't
because they
treating.
like
She ain't
them.
treating him right.
No,
She
because
treating him
they
like a bum.
Because
that'd be
they
self-esteem.
like them, and they literally be helping the men out.
Women like to take care of niggas though.
I don't think they like to. I feel
It's
like
the
they feel like
No,
they don't
some
have
women.
no,
Some women have a complex
I
to
feel
take
like
care of
they
niggas.
feel like they don't have a choice.
How do you not have a choice? You ain't that
They
nigga's
feel like
mama.
they don't have a choice because there's not a lot of good men out here with it that they're dealing with. So if the last 3-4 boyfriends that they had wasn't really about shit, and this nigga was selling dope, but then that nigga had a job, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga was a manager at his job. He might not be getting a lot of money. You feel like you're doing better because you went through different stages, but really none of them wasn't really about shit.
And
so
then you waste-
end up doing more.
And then you waste good pussy on the wrong niggas.
Right.
If you could switch genders. I didn't say that out loud.
For one day.
Comment. Hold on.
Lena said they don't like it when a woman is with that man. She feels like she's obligated to help.
Women don't like it.
He said, Lena, drop in the comments what you mean.
Yeah, she got to specify that.
Elaborate.
If you could be a man for one day, what would you do? You're nasty. You're nasty as fuck.
No, I'm not.
I want to piss outside.
I want to go skinny dip.
I was about to say I would lead.
You would. Oh my god.
That's a good answer, baby.
This
She gonna,
nigga
and I'm gonna have
here.
her ass following me around like a little puppy. I love
Coming to
daddy.
America.
I
We're
love
gonna come
daddy.
back to this. What would you do?
I gotta think about that.
About what you would do if you was a man for one day?
Mm-hmm.
Taz, come on, save us. You get some pussy.
I probably,
I can see it on her
She
face.
would never.
Bridget, definitely, yes.
I want to see what's the hype about that thing. Come on, give me one. Oh, besides lead.
That's a good answer.
Yes. We already know you're going to lead niggas to the lake.
To the lady.
Drown them.
She said women don't like to help, but if they're a couple, she feels like she's obligated to.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I do feel like black men don't get loved properly if they don't have money when they are going after trophy type broads.
But I think there's
Y'all be so shallow, and them type of women feel like they don't need to do nothing because they're
Pretty.
exactly.
Yeah.
So there's no balance. But when you just have a regular woman that could be bad because of other things, you don't want that type of person. So then you just want someone that literally is looking at you as a money sign. So that is you guys' own personal fault.
It's our fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I think women take care of niggas they not in relationships with too, though.
I've seen
Out of
that.
I mean,
vulnerability.
I have been a person like that because if I fuck with you, you're special.
It's-
So I will go out of my way to do something for someone, but I do that to my friends.
It's a whole theme like niggas go get big girls around tax season.
I'm about to cut.
That's a real thing. Am I lying?
At this point, it's anybody.
Or ugly. We ain't gonna go there.
Niggas, if these women are taking bums like they say,
They taking
it's
care of
somebody-
bums.
It's anybody at this point.
Well, I heard bums be good in the bed. That's what they say. Maybe
Yeah,
they practice make perfect.
That
they got a lot
nigga
of free
is
time.
fucking to not be homeless.
That's prostitution.
He's in survival mode.
That's prostitution.
It's not prostitution, that's survival.
He's in
That's
survival mode.
prostitution. What do you think prostitutes is doing? Surviving?
No, they not.
Yes, they is.
Honey.
Yes, they are.
I don't believe it. Can you give me one thing you would do
Oh,
if you was a man for a day?
If I was a man for a day, I would knock somebody out like we both did.
Why you so violent, nigga? She gonna knock you one.
Nah,
She's thinking like a
These
man.
ex-niggas
men
out.
be like a real man, like, ooh, I love that nigga.
Just cause niggas got muscles don't mean they can fight.
No, you
Them
know
niggas-
when a manly man has a presence and he don't have to open his mouth, and that's real.
That's a
honesty.
fact.
Like you said, you are.
A manly man
That's a
has
fact.
a presence. I promise you, and a man is gonna know that he ain't the one, and so is a woman.
That's a fact.
Straight up.
She might still try you.
She might, cause she's a woman.
Yeah.
And she might get away.
Women
with
be
it.
like
We
some of the
be
hardest.
habitual lying imposters sometimes.
Yeah, hella.
Sometimes we do.
I
have
don't think
been.
I've been called so many bitch ass niggas by the ops as I did by. We ain't gonna do that. One thing you would do if you was a man for a day.
Build a house.
In a day? Damn, no. What the
Girl.
fuck is this nigga saying? Build a whole house. She gonna spend her whole day. You can do that as a woman. She like, I'm about to build a house. What the fuck? She put that out her ass. That's you gonna build a house? All right, I'm gonna keep going.
It might be a clubhouse.
I always wanted a clubhouse though. When I was
Building
little,
boxes.
I built a clubhouse.
Did you?
No, I didn't, but I
You
will.
wanted to.
Hell yeah, when I was little. What one of them movies we seen had the clubhouse in it? It wasn't Home Alone.
Brothers.
Was it Little Rascals? They
Step
had-
Brothers.
No, it was when we was little, when we was young.
Oh, they had a clubhouse. I mean, a treehouse.
Shout out to the people watching right now.
Yeah, shout out to our subscribers, our fans, our viewers.
Like, share, subscribe.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
get our memberships now.
I don't know about the memberships yet, but you can join and get a membership to do what? Tell me again.
Exclusive content,
Exclusive content,
stuff early.
stuff early.
Yeah, if they pay.
I don't know what that means.
I gotta see what one membership was. They get to come meet y'all.
Yeah, you come to the podcast and fuck with us. My last question. Y'all ready?
Really?
Describe your sex in one word.
Phenomenal.
I was
You was gonna say that too? Y'all shit's-
Extraordinary.
I was gonna
Fucking
say that
lame,
like
bro.
one time. I was
Y'all
gonna say
toxic
that.
as fuck. The fact that y'all both thought that at the same time means you're just as toxic as her.
Whatever.
Fentanyl.
That shit'll kill you if you touch it, nigga. That's it, bro. Hey,
That sounds dangerous.
we gone on that. I'm Hollywood Funk. This is HoodBizness. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Where can they find y'all?
I'm IG Hollywood Funk. Meet me there or beat me there.
What? IG Beauty is her name.
Spell that shit like you be doing all the time.
BEAU_TI_ZNAME.
It's your turn,
Oh,
Taz.
IG Tasla 13.
Tazla?
Tasla
That's
T.
the female version of Taz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miracle Bodies.
Miracle Bodies. Street Nerds Radio
Yeah.
on IG. 85. What's the 85 Studios IG?
At 85 Studios.
At 85 Studios.
Yes.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.